Hi friends, this is Arshal Gosavi and today's our topic is an interface. So in this video we'll discuss about the how interface works in Java and how the interface impacts on the concept of abstraction and concept of multi-level inheritance, which is not multiple inheritance is not support in Java, uh, but it executes through our interface. So in that point is in that point of view, the interface is the most important thing in Java. So what is basically we can say what is an interface. So if we say interface, it is nothing but an copy of or a same replica of that class, but that class having an what we can say, class having static importance, and it also having abstract methods. So if any class or similar like a class, it having a static constants and the abstract methods contain itself, then it is called an interface. So basically interface implements through abstraction. So abstraction is the important thing where we discuss about our interface. When we implements an interface, there is two three things keep in mind, that the interface is achieving by keep the rules of abstraction in mind, and also what that abstraction rules are actually at the time of implementing the interface in our Java programming. So first of all, let us we discuss interface. In earlier of that, or before that, we know the concept of abstraction. So abstraction is a most important pillars from object oriented programming language. So what are those four pillars that importance give most strong importance given object oriented programming language? That we can say first one is an inheritance, second one is as abstraction, third one is an encapsulation, fourth one is an polymorphism. So these are the four and main that importance having four or Java having four main pillars, that those fours are. So in that inheritance is nothing but extensions of a class, or extend the child class from parent class. This is nothing but little bit introduction of our inheritance. Second one is abstraction. That abstractions means we'll discuss abstraction after that three types. What we can say that four pillars of our object oriented programming language. From that third one is an encapsulation. Encapsulation means data combining process. It will be encapsulation, as the name itself discuss how encapsulation is uh, uh, executes in Java programming. So that encapsulation we discuss in next video, but we'll discuss next at this time. So next one is an polymorphism. Polymorphism is the Greek word that having combination of many forms. Poly means many, and morph means forms. So many forms we can implement one class or one method. So this is an polymorphism. So these are the parts of our main pillars of our programming language. In that four, last one is an abstraction. So abstraction is nothing but an can say the data hiding process, or hiding of the data from the from that user is achieved in abstraction process. So itself name abstraction says that if you keep in mind that abstraction is an if you know that abstraction already, that abstraction is a data hiding process, then if you definitely keep in mind that the hiding of data processing, how it achieve, or how it achieve, how it exactly go through that process of data hiding in a Java. If you know that the process, then you can achieve the interface easily via and abstraction. So abstraction is a process of data hiding, as we know. So the abstraction having two or two three bullet points are there, that is important in abstraction. So abstraction having no body. Abstraction we can appropriate or approximately says that abstraction is an incomplete method also. So according to that, we keep in mind at the time of implementing interface abstract what that abstraction actually works. So this is nothing but an our abstraction little bit. So uh, where whenever we implement an interface, there is an only and only through the abstraction. So abstraction interface, if we taken an example of one method, or one method is nothing but one class, that class having one variable, that class containing one method, that having that method not contain any body, and we implements second we implement that uh, 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 what we can say, that we implement that incomplete method in second class. So that is achieving by our interface. So and second one point is that we discussed earlier, the multiple inheritance that is not supported in Java. We can execute that multiple inheritance also through the interface. If we given an example of our geometrical minds, that having a circle, rectangle, triangles. So if we have taken the method printable class, that is a circle, in that class extend the methods that having showable method first, and second one is an printable method. And if we create an main class, that is geometry class, in that geometry class if we implement the showable and printable method, so in that class, and later after that we will having an okay, will need to create an object of that our main class, that is a geometry class. So if we take it in a main method, and let us implement virtually that geometry, the syntax of that implementation of object of that main class is geometry. G is equals to new is a keyword that implements an object, or creation of object is done by new keyword. Just keep in mind of that, this is in basic things in Java. So geometry, and after that new keyword geometry, our two braces are closed. So this is an object creation will execute by this sentence, or this sentence of code. So after that, if we extend the G dot printable method and showable method, uh, we did not need to that S dot implement showable method, or After that, s dot implements the our extend our printable method. We only need of that extension of that class, that is geometry class. S dot geometry if we extend, then it easily can yeah, execute or easily implement that showable and printable two types of methods. So this is done by only and only interface. Thank you.